Hey friends, welcome in. Happy Monday, 2/25/24. Band-Aid came off. Give me 1 second here. Congrats, Mr. V, on first. Sakura, thank you for the lurk. Congrats on third. Nobody got second. No one got second. Otaku Hanzo, thank you so much for the sub. 3 months. Ahoy. Very, very much appreciate that. These falling lights following my voice are for you. Wow, this weekend was something. I definitely did not have a moment where I really relaxed until, like, dinner last night. Very busy weekend with the mandatory meeting for Save and Raid. Both of those went pretty good. I mean, they went really good. Well, I mean, I've got all the anxiety about me giving a presentation, so I feel like I did absolutely terrible, but I know they went well. Because my wife told me they went well, and I trust her. Mostly. Mostly. It's also her job to tell me I did good, I guess. I don't know how she can be objective, but allegedly she is. So we did that. That was me up until about 3 a.m. Sunday morning. And then I went over to a friend's house and helped them organize some stuff in a basement. So lots of dust and whatnot. I woke up this morning and like my throat hurts and my eyes are all dry feeling. I know I was feeling the dust. But it was still a great time. And then we went out and had one of the best Mediterranean Lebanese meals that I've ever had. Every once in a while you get lamb that is so good, like your brain just turns off a little bit. Or just any food you really like and you find some place that does it perfectly. But for me that's good lamb. It was really good. Plus we've been working hard all day, so anything would have tasted good, but this was exceptional. The only caffeine in the house is this zero sugar Pepsi, which hilariously, as we all know, is way too sweet. God knows my gut likes fake sugars. Alright, so with all of that going on this weekend, I didn't really get it. I mean, I did, like, last night, just before midnight, before I, like, passed out. I did get a chance to do a little bit of scheduling, but I actually spent most of my time working on that for, this month's schedule, trying to figure out how to make dates work where they would skip the weekends, yeah? So I'll kind of show you what I mean by that. So over here on the master games list, which is basically my big stream file. Let me turn this music down just a little bit more. Please? Thank you. Okay, good. Alright. So basically, starting at today, the 5th, I wanted it to go 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and then skip the weekend and go to, 12, 13. So this is how you do that. Up here, which, yeah, you guys can see. But I was having a really hard time getting it working. I don't know. Something about the first sheet I was trying to do it on just wasn't working. So I ended up having to make a whole new sheet. Excuse me. But, every new day, it, like, refers back to the previous one. Like, this one's a 6. It's the A5 if equals A5 if, blah, 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 blah. But I got that working. The reason that I did this was, well, because this will help in the long run, but it's going to help me figure out when exactly the 1000th 1 hour stream is, which right now is on November 29th, 2024. I can tell you I am almost 100% certain that this is going to be in January because of a couple factors. I already took time off for the vacation here. So as you know, sorry. these dates here are save and raid weekend. And then, you know, we'll Bogle and whatever be a couple more days, and then we're going to be on vacation, so I won't be streaming through the 8th. So I suspect that I'll be back to streaming on, I don't know, maybe Sunday the 10th, but the next 1 hour stream is going to be the 11th. It looks scary. It looks like I'm taking 3 weeks off. I know for certain that I'll probably have some streams on the 19th and 20th. But they might be one-offs and not necessarily... They're not going to be numbered 1 hour streams. I don't want to do that. Because I much prefer these being, you know... 1 and 6 are on a Monday, and 5 and 10 are on a Friday. Just, that feels natural to me. And I work really hard to keep those numbers aligned. If I have to miss a day, I'll deal with that, but... So that's what we're doing here. And obviously, we're going to be streaming like crazy. The whole community is, you know, through Save and Raid. We're actually going to be having a Quadland party on the 22nd with me and other Save and Raid staff. Possibly Sean Beanland. If he can get the day off, he may come down. Otherwise, Apple's going to sit in the 4th chair. But we're going to be doing Half-Life quad match multiplayer before all the Half-Life games and the Save and Raid event. Save and Raid, which is just shy of 18 days away right now. So here's my plan. That didn't leave but 2 weeks this month, right? Here's my plan. We're gonna do Night Watch today, which I'll share with you in a minute. I'm gonna do Trackmania, Startopia, Siege of Avalon, and all of these are recent acquisitions. Well, except Night Watch I've had for 2 or 3 years, and we haven't gotten to it yet. This is a very interesting game, I think. I learned a lot of things today, and I also learned nothing. We'll get onto that here in a minute. Trackmania, Startopia. These both came from Project R4, who sent me some games he was getting rid of. We did a trade for something I had an extra of, and an extra box of Draken Order of the Flame, and he sent me a bunch of CD case games and stuff like that. It's pretty awesome. Siege of Avalon, I think, came in the Sacramento Hall. I was gonna do this today, but when I woke up and felt how my throat was feeling, and I knew just how much reading was going to be in this game. Like, I know it gives you 6 pages of, like, of things to read, just instead of doing a video in the beginning. And I was like, I'm not in the headspace for it, so we're going to hold that one off. Descent to Undermountain, I recently bought on Amazon after watching Kuno no Oni, or Secrets of the Forgotten. Well, he didn't play it. He was talking about how terrible it was. Everyone knows how terrible Descent to Undermountain is. This is a classic-styled RPG built in the Descent engine. So, the 6 Degrees of Freedom first-person shooter in the little spaceship in the tunnels. Yeah. Apparently, this game is, like, one of the worst games ever made. Don't even know if you can beat it. But I bought a brand new sealed box of it because that sounds exactly like my kind of shit. So that's the schedule. We're going to input all this here in a minute. This is set in stone now, as far as I can tell you. Next week, I decided that it would be good. Let's check out some of the Half-Life 2 community maps and mods. The ones that are actually on Steam, mostly. Half-Life Downfall, Year-Long Alarm, Caged, Minerva. It's something I've played before, actually, which is Nightmare House 2. Nightmare House 2, if anybody's ever played that, this one's not on Steam. This one I have to go get from ModDB. This game, it's like Fear. Honestly, it plays like Fear 1. A little bit more psychological horror. I remember being completely blown away by how good it was. So, it'll be interesting to go back, you know, since 2010, when I played it before, and see how I feel about it now. There's also a small chance that I've misremembered the name of it, and this isn't the one I think it is, but I guess we'll find out. There's a very specific... Oh, it's kind of like Fear mixed with Silent Hill. That's what it felt like. There's a very specific scene in there with mannequins that like turn to face you when you're not looking. That stuck in my memory. So I'm kind of pumped about that. But so these seem like there's some cool Half-Life mods. Some of them might be less than an hour long, so we'll figure that out. Also, during our extra stream in this time frame, we're going to be playing through Black Mesa. Plans for extra stream. Tomorrow, we're going to work more on Alien Resurrection. Hopefully we get that done tomorrow night. Maybe probably Thursday, though. It's going a lot slower than I had anticipated. But it has helped a lot having unlimited ammo since we started using that cheat code. So we'll get that going. As soon as that's done, we are into Black Mesa. My plan for Black Mesa is either we're gonna start it on Thursday because we finished Alien Resurrection, or we're gonna start it next week, and then we're gonna use any time here in these 3 days to finish it instead of 1 hour streams. The other thing, the big reason that I'm taking a lot of time off the week before saving it, well, because we have to clean the house. We got guests coming over. We're gonna have a watch party here. I need to get all of that set up, but I also need to rearrange a lot of things in this room. And this table is gonna be back there. I'm gonna move all the microphones to it, and we're gonna have like a place that we're gonna do the talks with the save staff during the event and whatnot. And it's gonna take some time to set up and test. And I'm not trying to cram that in Friday morning for sure. I ended up, like, since we like kind of hardwired in all the mic cables, I ended up getting more mic cables so that I don't have to pull those out, so that we can just disconnect the mics and stick them in. Yeah. Yeah. I've also got a bunch of computers that I need to go through and build. I was thinking maybe this stream, or this week. Maybe Wednesday, maybe Friday, maybe Saturday. I've got this computer that I need to build. In the bench case that's in this box. And maybe I'll do that on stream. I got a big concern though with building a computer right now. Every time I move around this room and get out of a chair and touch something, there's static. Like, a lot of static. It's very dry here. And that makes me nervous. Normally, I'd be like, you know, ho, static, but I've actually seen blue sparks leave my fingers. And this morning, when I got out of the chair and I touched the panel that raises and lowers my desk, it zapped it hard enough to illuminate half of one of the digits in the little screen it's got. So, like, I saw half of the number 2 light up in blue. That's a lot of static. That makes me nervous about touching computer parts right now. In other news, the dryer saga continues. I bought a timer to put in. Which is a very interesting device. Ours, the one that's supposed to be in it, is, yeah, this one's falling apart, is a 230 VAC, and I bought a 220 VAC, and they sent me a 115 VAC timer. And we're sending that part back, but it's shot. These contacts right here, melted. I didn't look at the numbers before I stuck it in. Changed out the plate, popped it in the thing, shot a fireball out the back of the switch. Like, there's just melted metal in here. Not this one. This is the one that allegedly is broken, according to the handyman that came out and looked at it, but... Whew, that was actually very scary. Very scary. But, so, you know, we're sending that back, like, hey, you sent us the wrong part. Send the right part. Doesn't work. Actually, you can see it here. You can see pieces of melted metal that were stuck to the back plate when I fired the other one up. Look at that. There's like little clumps. It looks like there's somebody dripped solder on it. It was bright. It was a loud bang. Yeah. Yeah, but the one they sent was 115. This one you can actually see. It says 230 VAC, 60 hertz. What's that? That's fine. I'm not exactly sure what's wrong with this timer. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot mechanically going on. I mean, there's a lot mechanically going on in there, but I can't really tell what broke about it. But it wasn't... wasn't doing what it was supposed to. Actually, you know what? I think I do know what's wrong with it. There was one of these plastic things that bends the metal contacts into place that popped out when I took the backplate off, because I had to take the backplate off to put it on the new one. And now I'm wondering if, like, it wasn't because I opened the case and it fell out, if it was actually, like, not where it was supposed to be and not doing the job correctly. I don't know. This is weird. Hopefully, we're looking to save money by just doing the repair. It's an easy part to replace if they send me the right damn part. Like, I'm definitely mechanically inclined enough to do that, but I should have checked. I should have checked the voltage on the back before I stuck it in. I realized it was wrong. I just trusted that the part was right and was just like, click, click, click. Boom! So hopefully that part should be here, like, any minute, honestly. Sometime between 11 and 2. So I want to make sure I go and grab that. Today between 10:45 a.m. and 1:45 p.m. So, like, literally any minute. 6 stops away. Okay. We'll keep track of that. So that's something I gotta get done tonight. Let's go ahead and get these things on the schedule. How was everybody's weekend, by the way? Mr. V and Otaku and everybody that's lurking. Hey, Shadowboxer, thank you for the follow.
Subject is not here.
All right. Okay. Let's get this schedule going here. Tuesday, we're changing this to Alien Resurrection. I got a feeling we're not going to finish this game on Tuesday. I'm going to put this for both Tuesday and Thursday. Yeah, I'm sure I spelled that wrong. We'll just steal it from here. Hello? Does it not let you copy? There it is. Okay, good. Actually, why am I doing this? Let's just go grab it from the actual VOD here. Okay. Two. Good? Okay. Did y'all know you can enable having like a clipboard? If you hit Windows V, you can get like a bunch of things that you had there previously. But it's something really neat though. You can also pin them. So you can clear everything, and it'll keep the things that you pinned, like these two here, which I use for the YouTube VODs when I export. So they're always there. It's an incredibly cool tool. Orleans. Okay. Let me get add stream. See, that's why I copied that one. That is 13th. Uh-huh. Looks good. Why? I already have a string. Oh. Sure. Ah, yes. We're not going to get to rot, are we? Alright. That's fine. We'll get to rot. It's good, it's good, it's good. All that's good. Okay. Let's get our 1 hour stream schedule on. Noon to 4, because that's 1 hour. Today, let's get today's in. We can't forget today. Number 801. Night Watch. Promise. This is the wrong. Jesus. How would we ever know? Who knows? Promise these are gonna be the wrong image. Yeah? Next. You cannot schedule in the past? What? What? Fine. Just do that. Tuesday. Trackmania. This is the original Trackmania, as best I can tell. I actually had a bit of an issue finding information about it. Alright, we're doing these at 1 o'clock because I got so much work to do with Save and Raid that I need that extra hour in the day. So yeah, well, forgot about that, but we'll do that. Startopia, 803. That changed? I did not. Let's do that. Between the Trackmanias? I mean, there has to be a difference between the Trackmania that came out in 2004 right? And the one that people are playing now, right? But they both have the same title. That's why I had an issue with it. Because this is a much older game. You follow what I mean? But essentially, no. RC cars on a little loop or something. It all plays... Yeah. Fresh coat of paint. I'm just saying I had a hard time finding the listing for it. Because... on Google. And Wikipedia. Everything else seems to not have the year 2004. Rush Pirate, welcome in. Great to see you. Welcome in, Basil. Good to see you too. We're getting our little schedule set up here. I just do Startopia. Is that in? Is now. Alright. Doing really good. I had a very busy weekend that I'm trying to recover from. Go. Siege of Avalon's gonna be interesting. Hello? This game's either gonna be my new favorite game ever, or I'm gonna hate it. I can't tell. It's hard to tell with that one. Okay. I don't really know the best order to do these, so I'm just gonna write it out and we're gonna do it. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Well, what's next? Just gonna put Half-Life 2 for this. Whoops, I'm gonna go 13th here. How was your weekend, Basil and Rush? Low energy day. I'm feeling it too. I'm feeling it too. I got pretty bushed yesterday. Went and helped a friend organize stuff in their basement. Old games, big box games and stuff like that. It was very dusty and my body is being like, yo, the fuck did you do to me? So if I remember correctly, Minerva needs Half-Life 2 Episode 1 specifically to run. It might have been 2, but I'm not sure. I've heard a couple of these mods are overwhelmingly positive in their ratings on Steam. I think we're now good. So let's see. Is that the right downfall? How would we know? We'll just use... You know what? Let's just put Half-Life 2. Let's just put Half-Life 2. Alright. It's gonna be a Source Engine and Gold Source Engine heavy week. That's for sure. And we should be able to get everything done. We should be able to get everything done. It's good. This is good. See, this is a different image. This is not the same game. That Trackmania there. All right. And then when I get done with vacation, we'll see what March is gonna look like. So like I was saying earlier, the reason I started doing the schedule this way, and having these dates be like that, is so that we could gauge out when things are going to be. Like, we'll know that, 7/12 is going to be the 900th 1-hour stream, right? Now, if I have to take time off for anything, to travel or whatever, this is all going to get pushed back. So these dates are tentative. But as long as I keep up with this sheet, it'll be a pretty good, give me a really good idea. But yeah, I was trying to figure out where this was going to be. I pretty much can promise that I'm at least going to take one day off before this. And since this is at the very end of November, there's no way that it's not going to be January, because I won't do this in December, right? So I'm sure that the 1000th stream is going to be in January. So it's going to be a year from now. 29th. Yeah, see, look. The 29th is actually the last day that I would do a 1-hour stream in November. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way I'm going to make that. I'm going to have to take another week off somewhere. Well, actually, I know we are, because in the beginning of October, I got to go to Furnace Fest, which is this weekend. So I'm at least going to miss 1 or 2 days here for travel. Either in the beginning or behind, yeah? So we'll see. That'll be interesting. I gotta tie my shoe quick. So it'll be January. 1000th 1-hour stream will be in January. You know what sucks about that is I was thinking about organizing something really cool, like 24 hours of guests every hour for, the whole day, to share, 1 hour of a game they want to just show off. I would be organizing that in between December and Save and Raid next year, which doesn't seem like a big deal, but it really is. The entire year that is outside of that 4-month period is a vacation for me, no matter what I do. This past year, I didn't get that because we built a LAN room. This year, I'm really hoping that I can just kind of relax and do streams, like normal-ass streams, and not have to organize anything. I mean, there's going to be plenty of Quadland stuff coming up this year. We got a bunch on the calendar already. Star Wars stuff. Got, Sacred coming up with Dragon Gym and Hairball. And a couple other things that we're looking at. There's already going to be a lot of that. Man. I'm looking forward to, like, March. Having a vacation. And then just streaming like a normal streamer for a bit. It'll be nice. Anyways, that's the new system. Hooray for us. Get this guy over here. Get that guy. Alright, thanks for going on that adventure with me. I'm glad I got that done. I gotta add some 19 minutes. We can go get this game fired up. And then we'll do the ad break, and then we'll get into the meat of it. Just 1 second here. Okay. Let me get that off of my screen. Okay. Hey, thank you for the follow, friend. Night Watch. That's what we're doing. I'm gonna change the tag over to retro because I have no idea. This game is a very weird one. This is a Russian-made game that I've had on my shelf for a while. I bought it specifically because it seemed interesting. And I was just browsing, like, people selling games. And I saw the box of that, and I dug around a little bit, and it looked kind of cool. It seems a little bit like a third-person Fallout 2 style combat. Pretty RPG-ish. Let me switch over. I'll show you the box here in a second. I don't have my camera set back up yet again because I took it over to my friend's house. Night Watch. Yes. That woman, this very Russian woman, who looks like she's straight out of Tattoo, and maybe Mila Kunis, I don't know. Her weapon of choice here is a fluorescent tube bulb. And apparently a lion or tiger or something. She's, I don't know. She's got something going on there. This looks like the TV tower from Metro 2033, I'll be honest. I believe that this is based on a movie called Night Watch that had a sequel called Day Watch. It was unclear if there was a sequel video game called Day Watch or not. I was under the impression it was, but I might have conflated that with the movie. Yeah, yeah. Have you seen it before? Bogle had said he's seen it, which is interesting. You think it's books, okay. Set in a modern Moscow, Night Watch transports you into the chilling horror fantasy world created by the best-selling Russian author Sergei Lukyanenko. I might see if I can hunt down like audiobooks or something on this, because this sounds kind of cool. Centuries ago, the forces of good and evil realized they would destroy the world if their battle continued unhindered. So they entered an uneasy truce. The others are seemingly everyday people whose supernatural powers can be used for either good or evil. And it is they who control the fragile ceasefire. Those who fight for good are called Night Watch, and those who struggle to keep only... The struggle is the only thing keeping the naive human populations from being decimated by evil. Ta-da! Hey, Marcel, welcome in. Dropping by to say hi. You're interested in the book a bit, Rush? If you come across any audiobooks, let me know. But yeah. There wasn't really much in the box. It's, you know, it's one of those cheap releases that doesn't even have a manual. Or at least my box didn't. And it came in like the CDs were in those little paper sleeves or whatever. But there was some interesting stuff getting this installed. Boy, oh boy. How many winners do we have at the moment? Winners for certificates. Oh, how many people took the course? I don't know off the top of my head. I've gotten several PMs, 5 or more, today. I would say I'd look at the roll, but that won't do me much good since it also has people from the previous year in it. Oh. Hopefully nothing goes wonky here. I think we're good. Probably good. Normally, every weekend I give this room a reset and get everything kind of set up for Monday, but I did not get a chance. Alright. Let's get into it. Oh, so this is like a 2008 game, and we're doing it at hardware that is about as era appropriate to that as it can be, just before switching over to like SATA or whatever. And, alright, enjoy your lurk. And with that, turning all the options up to high makes this computer chug a little bit. We're gonna be playing it a little bit. Ow. You know, it says 2005 here, but I saw 2008 in some places. I had to come here to get a thumbnail because there's nothing really good on the internet. So this game... Hey Toasty, welcome in. Crazy exciting day at work today? Nice. I think that's good. Man, zero sugar Pepsi is awful. Hopefully we can hear me okay here. So this game has some kind of weird Russian DRM on it. Star Force and something else called like Frontline Pro or something. But I was reading, I have, so I've got the box, I've got the CDs for it. And it made me install these things on the computer that I can't remove, which I don't care that much as long as the game fucking runs. I will just wipe out this XP machine and start over, right? Like it's a new install. I'm not gonna lose anything, right? I don't install really new games until I finished what I'm doing just because of stuff like that. But you know, it installed it. It's not in the add remove programs. I can't yank it out. I don't think it'll go away with the game. But I read on Abandonware, on their website, the comment section there is horrifying. Apparently, whatever is in the version on Abandonware will brick a modern computer. Like if you go read the comments about Nightwatch on Abandonware, it is actually scary. Actually scary. So yeah, I would not recommend playing this game on a modern computer. I don't know if it's some malware that's included in the Abandonware version, because that's very possible. You know they don't check shit. Or if that's part of the retail version or not. Because like I said, it did install... No, seriously, hang on, I'll show you. I'm not... I feel like... I meant to actually show this earlier, but I feel like now I actually have to back it up. Hang on. No, it's actually pretty damn scary. We go over to Abandonware. Listing? No. What the fuck is this? Wait, what was that? Abandonwaring? No. Why would you be a thing there? Abandonware ring. Okay. Nightwatch. Nightwatch. Wait, does that say Mafia Racing? That looks terrible. Nightwatch Racing. What is that? Alright, here's what we got. So you can download it here. Game has Star Force, a Russian DRM that breaks your PC. Do not download. I was encountering a serious problem. Uninstalling the Protect tool will probably fix it. If that's a removal for Star Force. Star Force is not what the game installed for me. It was like Frontline Pro security services to check the CD. Hey, Anubis. I installed this game but forgot the crack and now my PC is dead. I know I'm an idiot. Is there any hope for help? Can I do something? Thanks, bro. Hey, Anubis. Where is the D3DDL you mentioned? Thank God I patched first. When I try to install on Win 10 machine, all I get is unknown error. Yes, installed patch, and now my PC has serious problems. Hope I can get it running. If possible, use virtual machine and ignore this crap at all. So, malware then? If you're trying to use Windows Vista or later, don't forget to patch and apply the crack. You may also want to put a D3D DLL. Yeah, DRM is malware. It is, right? Yeah, it's pretty bad. Do not open without patches and the crack because your PC may have serious issues. The game uses DRM that is not compatible with modern computers. So there's your lesson. Don't fucking do the do thing. Don't fucking do the do thing. Okay. I'm gonna go play the game now. Forget I said that. Game seems to run fine here though. Because it's a Windows XP machine. This particular CD-ROM, the CD that these are on, you can't play the game on an XP machine that is using SATA stuff. I've run into that a lot actually. I need to grab a different mouse. Give me a second. Still have this computer completely taken apart over here. This is a new Windows XP machine that I've been working on. The one that you can kind of see hanging out over there, maybe on the bottom. That one's gonna be the new AMBX machine. I'm making it out of the Puget Serenity, the quietest computer ever built. Exciting. It's a really cool machine. Like, really cool machine. Oh, good? Okay. I also have a second AMBX kit that I may hook up here on the middle machine, because it's getting an XP machine as well. It seems like a pretty okay place for it. We'll see. Yeah, Secure ROM killed my Windows Vista laptop. It would no longer read discs. It was broken so bad that Best Buy replaced the laptop with one that was twice as powerful. Fact. Yeah, the Protection Fault Frontline Pro is the thing I was talking about. This is the thing it made me install, but there's no way to remove it that I can find. And this is just to check the fucking disk. Or lock up the machine. That's fine, too. Hey, Purblind, welcome. Oh! I hid something in the stream. And it'll probably work if I did it right, if you all donate 69 bits. I finally have a single bit sound effect. I'm doing really good, Purblind. I enjoyed your stream last night. I watched till I crashed.
But you know what they say, 69, that's the sexual number.
I love it, it's great. Weirdly, this menu's different than the first time I fired up the game. Good music, though. You streamed way too late last night? It was fun. You did a lot of cool things last night. Arcades, platformers, all kinds of stuff. It was neat. Play character quotes. Neat. Yeah, we're gonna be doing this at 800 by 600. Cause it got kind of clunky up there. Let's start a new game here. This is actually a scene from the movie, if I saw correctly. Let me know if I need to adjust volume, at all. The videos seem pretty high.
I'm kind of busy right now. Wrong number, lady. No, this is not Svetlana. Damn, can't hold it steady. My hand is shaking. They didn't tell me it was gonna be a woman. I thought it would be a guy. Some big, mean thug. I get his skull in the crosshairs and pop, easy. I can't. Damn it. Who's that?
Welcome to the first mission of Night Watch game, comrade. As you move on, you'll receive tips and hints about various features of the game and its controls. Right now, you're reading the first tip. How you can change camera positions. Does it have to explain what I'm reading? Can it just tell me? Can it just tell me the thing? Hold the right mouse button to move. And move the mouse left and right. You want a right mouse button.
You're behind schedule, Stas.
Sorry, guys. I can't kill her.
Oh, but you can kill your own mother. Or does she not need her surgery anymore?
I'll get the money. I'll sell a kidney. I'll go to a loan shark. But if you want that woman killed, you kill her.
You don't understand. We have a contract. Kill her, or we'll kill you.
You'll try.
Stop. Night Watch.
Olga, what an honor. So kind of the Night Watch to take an interest in the lawful initiation of a dark other.
You know her? Is she a cop?
He's no more a dark other than I am. Look at him.
What?
Night Watch, set us up. Run!
Wow.
Stas, I'll intercept as many as I can. Hide there.
Damn, what the hell's going on?
First, don't swear. Second, do as I say. Third, well, I'll explain the rest if you survive.
Okay. I now feel like I've been initiated into what this game's gonna be like. Heroes can move around the map to send to characters specific. Click. Okay, let's click.
No way.
You have to click like exactly
Okay.
in the spot, which is annoying because there's some serious mouse jump going on. During the game, you'll have to fight enemies many times. When it comes to combat, the game switches to turn-based mode. Opponents take turns making their moves. To attack the enemy, place the cursor over them, and the cursor will change shape. Left click to confirm your command. The number of actions a character takes during your turn depends on the number of AP the character has. Each action has AP cost. When your character runs out of AP, you'll not be able to do anything else. Displayed at the top left corner of the screen on the character picture. Must be that 8. Now we're at 0. Now we have to end turn.
Ow!
Your character has number of properties. One of them is health, VP. Why VP? What is VP? Vital points?
Squeaky enemies in Hexen? I still think it sounds like a balloon when you stretch the fucking neck.
Oh, this is a Tomb Raider challenge right here. How far can I get in fast mode? Easy, easy.
Maybe I can. I'll have a look around whilst I'm here.
Yes, we made it into the apartment. Wee.
Stand in front of them and press action.
Meow.
It's a mascot animatronic. Listen to its routine.
Rehearsal protocol engaged. another one of you. Standard operation requires surfaces clear of foreign contaminants. If you see another one of me, you mind cleaning us up? We'll give you something nice in return.
I love that you committed to the singing on that. Alright. This is another trash.
And nine gets lucky.
Hello?
You are not permitted to be here. No one is. Not even me. Well, I am actually, but I wanted to drive the point home. Anyway, leave.
Come on, where is it? Where's the dip gun? There. Okay. Phew, don't screw me over like that. No, what the hell? You son of a bitch! Okay, that's embarrassing. Don't clip that part. I had him and he... Was that a one-shot? Did he just one-shot me there?
And nothing of value was lost.
All right, we'll try one of the bonus levels and see how it goes. Oh, fuck me!
Gary.
Gary! 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 Gary!
That's a good ending one. I like it.
That is the worst rooster impression anyone has ever done. I barely even made noise, so that's boding well for my future in a rooster impersonation career.
The other day, yesterday actually. No, I don't want to pick that up.
Well.
Well, just because we are here with 4 lives, that's not too bad.
No, I mean, games get to a point where it's like having game overs is less and less of a thing.
And then immediately die to these mooks. And jump into water. And new clip.
Got my deck. A small deck. Yep. Nice tiny. I got a tiny deck.
The hell is going on for a crunchy stream? That was something. Also, I got a giant vinyl thing that I ordered years ago. We'll probably open up at the end of the stream. First, before I sit back down, it's killing me. I need to know if this is the right timer switch for the dryer. Alright, looks like the right timer switch, so maybe I'll have a working dryer by the end of the night. Cool. How's the volume mix, by the way? VP is health, apparently. Attack the enemy. I feel like we need to do something different with... Well, with a few things, but... Well, that... I don't know why going to a higher resolution made the game... made the game more legible. Why going to a higher resolution made the screen easier to read?
Are you kidding?
Enter to interns, okay.
You okay?
No! I think he cracked my rib. Ow!
We need to heal you. Check your enemy.
My rib, it's in my mouth!
Steal his stuff?
This is war. You'll need every advantage.
So the thing, I have to click on his dick. Okay. Because that's where it is, right there. Oh, Jay, buddy, you missed the intro video to this. It was... Who wants to watch the intro video again? Welcome in, buddy. The intro video to this is maybe the actual worst I've ever seen. It has capital A acting. Sounds like yes you do. Okay. Give me just a second here. I'm trying to clean my ball. I wonder if like the middle of this ball is like breaking down. It's real weird. Take the apple. Interesting. Alright, hang on. Autosave, load game. Alright, we're watching the intro again. We haven't gotten that far in. This is really something. So this is based on a movie, a Russian movie that's supposed to be pretty good. Bogle, of all people, says that he really likes this. This movie's awesome. I don't know much about it. But yeah, enjoy this cutscene.
I'm kind of busy right now. Wrong number, lady. No, this is not Svetlana.
Such a good start.
Damn, can't hold it steady. My hand is shaking. They didn't tell me it was gonna be a woman. I thought it would be a guy. Some big, mean thug. I get his skull in the crosshairs and pop, easy. I can't. Damn it. Who's that?
You're behind schedule, Stas.
Sorry, guys. I can't kill her.
Oh, but you can kill your own mother. Or does she not need her surgery anymore?
I'll get the money. I'll sell a kidney. I'll go to a loan shark. But if you want that woman killed, you kill her.
You don't understand. We have a contract. Kill her, or we'll kill you.
You'll try.
Stop. Night watch.
Olga, what an honor. So kind of the Night Watch to take an interest in the lawful initiation of a dark other.
You know her? Is she a cop?
He's no more a dark other than I am. Look at him.
What?
Night Watch setteth up. Run!
Stas, I'll intercept as many as I can. Hide there.
Damn it! What the hell's going on?
First, don't swear. Second, do as I say. Third, well, I'll explain the rest if you survive.
There must have been like 1 through 100. Welcome to game, comrade! Welcome in, Mnemonic. Yeah, this is about the most 2006 Russian thing I've ever seen too, yeah. Solid. Wasn't that amazing? Yeah, that's as far as we got too. Like, this is the first guy we fought. Hey Ray, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, friends. Now, Ray, I know this will be like the third time we watch the intro cutscene. You were playing Thief 2 Metal Age? Wow. I hope your stream was awesome. Thanks, Jay, for the shout out. Hey, Billy and Babel, welcome in. Gonna find out if PCI 133 works on an old mode. Oh, nice. Good luck. Hey, Bork. Yeah, you just missed the cutscene. I hope you enjoyed Thief. That's a series of games I really want to get to in the near future. Thanks for the red. Seriously, thank you for the red. So we're playing this very, very janky Russian game based on a Russian movie from like 2004 to 2006 era called Night Watch. That I've had on my shelf for a while, never got it around to. I just want to say this real quick. In case somebody's like, oh shit, I should play that. Please don't play this on modern hardware. Allegedly, the DRM in here will brick your goddamn computer. I am only doing this on my Windows XP hardware, knowing that I will probably have to format it after I'm done playing it. So, like, if you go look at the comments over on Abandonware, it's really, really actually very scary. So, don't get too excited. You don't want to play this on anything Vista new. Yeah, no, there's like 3 comments there that like, wow, I forgot to install the crack and now my computer is on fire. Like, literally. It's a true story. Go look. Go look. I actually showed it off not too long ago. Over on Abandonware, read the comments at the bottom on this page, Night Watch.
Got it. That will work. Okay.
I'm skipping the tutorial that we just went through. We just rewatched the opening cutscene.
No way.
Wow, he falls in a different place.
You
I now
okay?
no longer have to...
No! I think he cracked my rib. Ow!
We need to heal you. Check your enemy for supplies.
Steal his stuff?
This is war. You'll need every advantage.
Man, look at those eye bags. She's done a lot of night watching. Defeated enemies drop various items which can be picked up by your character. To pick up an item, just place the cursor over it. Left click to confirm. Cursor will change shape. You might also wish to use Alt to speed up your search for items. Look, it's a magic apple that fell out of his butt. All trophies picked up by your character automatically go into the inventory. The active slot are located at the bottom right corner of the screen. During combat, characters can use only the item in the active slots.
Eat the apple.
Eat the apple?
No.
Who are you supposed to be? Eve?
Yes, you do, actually.
I almost made that joke.
Eat the apple and see what happens. Time to get used to miracles, since you'll be living with them.
The question was, hold on. Hey Florian, welcome in. Yeah, eat the magic apple. The question was, who are you supposed to be? Eve? Question mark. The answer to that question was, yes you do actually. I'm sorry. What? Alright, you want me to left click? How about I just press 1? Oh, that doesn't work. Alright, I gotta left click.
How do you feel?
My ribs feel fine. What the hell was in that apple? Morphine?
Magic.
Yeah. Well, nice meeting you.
The Dark Ones are coming for you. Where's your sniper rifle?
Oh, I have options here.
I tossed it over the edge of the roof.
Good. You don't need it. But you do need this.
Why would you... Did he really do that in the cutscene? I watched it twice and I didn't see that. During the dialogue with other characters, you'll often have to make choices with actions to take. What to say, the choices you make affect the future developments in the game.
A flashlight.
It can help you in the ongoing war between the forces of light and darkness. A war normal people can't even see.
You don't seem to realize that I can see your crazy little war just fine.
And you don't realize that you're not normal. You are an other. You were born aligned to light as they were born aligned to dark. They violated the Great Armistice Treaty by trying to initiate you into their ranks. Understand?
No.
Then understand this. They're waiting in ambush. They'll kill you if they can. Protect yourself. Use the flashlight.
They really want you to join their cult. But somebody said they didn't want you to join their cult, so now they have to kill him. They could just try harder to convince him and act less fucking cuckoo. Alright, left clicking on the weapon activates them. Okay, we have a flashlight. Left click. Q
Lady,
for torch.
This is a normal flashlight.
It's no more normal than the apple. Or you. You need to get to the next roof. Do you understand?
That's the first thing you've said that I can understand.
I'll be near you, but you won't see me. Go.
At the bottom left corner of the panel, you'll see some stuff. Allow you to force select a character to attack, view their properties, current mission objectives, maybe that one. Alright, now an objective appeared in the list. Okay. Oh, hold on now. In the game, you may shift, tilt, zoom, shift the character, bring up the mouse cursor to do this at the edge of the screen, or use the arrow keys, holding the right mouse. To zoom in or out, use the mouse wheel. Uh-oh. I can't actually do that. Not with this mouse, anyways. Oof, modern mouse on this machine is not the way to go. This is goals and objectives. That's force attack. Oh, that's the game menu, okay. Can I,
right away,
like, search bodies or anything, or they just drop everything?
Got it.
Oof, why is that inverted? Why is left and right inverted? Please no. Please no. Oh, okay. Woo! That was actually kind of scary. Oh, there's stairs there. Characters can attack enemies not just in hand-to-hand combat, but also remotely by using the magical flashlight. Left click on the weapon you want to use. Gotta go to bed. Alright, Ray, thanks for being here. Thank you for the raid again. If the enemy is right next to you, your ranged combat abilities are rather limited. Kill the enemies. Here's the thing. I'm gonna go over here. How do I... Oh, is it just not letting me? Where are they? Enemies? Also, I seem to be stuck here.
I'm there.
Okay. In turn. How do I...
Right.
Oh, I double click. Well, this is not what we wanted, is it?
No way.
Huh.
Are you kidding? No way. That won't work.
What am I supposed to do here? I can't attack. I'm like stuck up here.
That won't work.
Oh no.
Are you kidding?
Jesus.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding?
I can't do anything.
Ouch.
I can't get off of the thing. He's now... This is where he lives now. I can't attack anybody. I can't get off. He's in my way. Are you kidding?
Ah! That's nothing. That'll leave a mark. Ouch.
We're gonna see what happens when we die. Is that my blood in here?
I can't. This is bad. I think I'm in trouble. This is bad.
Really? Oh my god. Whole fucking mission. No. No. We're not. No. Oh god.
I'm there. Right, right.
You've been
How?
I'm becoming an expert in this tutorial, though.
Okay.
Hey, Cosmic Void.
How do you feel?
My ribs feel fine.
How's your week
What the hell was
going?
in that apple? Morphine?
Magic.
Ah.
The Dark Ones are coming for you. Where's your sniper rifle?
Sniper rifle? What sniper rifle?
Such a clumsy lie. You will learn.
Yeah, the Dark Ones.
That won't work. Lady, this is a normal flashlight.
I feel the exact
No,
same
no, no.
thing, Cosmic Void. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save the game manually. Don't fuck it up, new save. Okay. Let's
Okay.
go here. Hey, Matt Glad, welcome in.
That won't work.
Oh my god, we made it! Ooh, flashlights are cool! Okay.
No way. Attack!
No, no!
You can't stop me.
Yes! Okay. I'm in. Yeah! Alright! This is the first time this game's ever been streamed on Twitch. Considering it bricks modern computers, maybe. Maybe. Maybe it is the first time it's been streamed on Twitch. I didn't take any damage on that, I don't think. I look good. Stas. Human. Oh, human?
No way.
Reach the end of the roof. Why am I still in, you know?
I can't.
Well, now. I think I'm out of combat now. I had to end turn. All right, let's go here.
Got it.
Hey, Steve-Tech, welcome in. It is a little Quake
Stop.
2-like.
Wait.
Why?
There's a hidden enemy. I'll reveal him.
Pay attention to everything happening on the screen. You can tell enemies are close by the small icon positions above their head. If such an icon disappears, it means the enemy is now outside of your character's field of view. Can we have a talk here?
That won't work.
Okay. Cast immersion? Oh, yeah, fuck that.
Okay.
First. But fuck that with a flashlight.
I can't.
Ah! Well, no!
We'll pay for that.
You'll pay for that.
Gone again.
Wait, I
Why
thought
do
he
you keep
left.
disappearing.
I'm stepping into the twilight.
What does that mean?
The twilight is a magical space parallel to the visible world. It looks familiar, but different at the same time. I can affect people in the visible world, but I am safe from crude attacks, like bullets.
So take me there.
You have to take yourself. We'll show you if you join us. But first, you'll have to choose a path.
What are my choices?
Mage,
Right, Jay?
sorcerer, or shapeshifter. All three fight equally well, but in different ways. Mages wield magical energies. Sorcerers enchant items to cast spells. Shapeshifters can transform their bodies into creatures. Now choose.
I think we're doing shapeshifters. Shapeshifter? Shapeshifter's probably the way to go. Is there any reason to do something different? This probably explains why there's a tiger on the front of the box. Cause damage in close combat, but limited in magic. His powers of other are more connected on his animal form than on control of the force, so he needs less reserve or magical energy. A wizard is a typical other. So it seems like you pull magical power with the enchanter out of things in the environment. Items like fluorescent lights, apples, and chocolate bars become useful. Amulets, usable by all members of the group. Enchanter's primary characteristic is dexterity. The higher it is, the more effective his spells are, and the more powerful amulets he can create. That sounds really cool, too. The wizard sounds probably the most boring. I don't know. Should we do enchanter or shapeshifter? We can turn into an animal but use less magic, or we can use environmental things as weapons? And dexterity, which sounds more like my kind of thing, but... what do y'all think? Jesus, MacLad's talking about setting up a 32-bit version of Windows 10 for this. No, it's the Russian DRM, Starforce or whatever, or Frontline Pro is what it installed on my machine, which I couldn't find any information on. It seems to be some kind of CD check. I don't know. I'm stuck between these two. Maybe I'll go with Enchanter. Oh, look at this. Okay, we can actually see a lot more life when it comes to that one. Enchanter doesn't have a lot of strength. Let's do Enchanter. I don't know. It depends on what cool animals we can use, right? But I kind of want to see how the fluorescent light tubes work out.
Well chosen.
All right.
Really? Why?
The choosing itself is what's good, for it sets you on a path to bring your inner light to the world. We will teach you how to develop your gift.
Okay, so teach me.
Not now. We have to go to Night Watch headquarters and meet the boss, Great Guesser.
I haven't said I'm working for you yet.
Are you saying you're not?
No.
Then go to the metro station.
No.
Our agent Vera will meet you in
Oh.
half an hour to take you to Gesser.
What about you?
Duty calls. Remember that you are on the side of light. Behave that way. Help civilians. Save them when you can. And do not step into the twilight before you're ready.
Wait!
No time. Meet Vera. And stay out of trouble.
Thanks, Olga.
This is like being, like, hired at an Arby's before you fill out any applications, and they shut you in there and lock you in the back, and everybody else goes home. And you're just supposed to serve all the customers, which I think is like, there's a bunch of video games that pretty much do that too. In most cases, you must lead characters to a specified place to leave a location, such as access points marked there. Let's do this.
Right away.
Aha! I was hidden over
Okay.
here. Yeah, let's leave the zone. You just got a phone book in the mail? Nice.
Hey, you, you blind? Can't you see the station is closed?
What happened here?
You limey
What's
Russian.
It to you? Technical difficulties, okay? It's all you need to know. Take a hike, punk. Out.
How long will it be closed? I've got a meeting here.
Oh, he's got a meeting. Who is meetings in the subway? Just who are you anyway? Ooh, you're an uninitiated little sunbeam, aren't you? Well, crawl away, little glowworm, or I'll lock you up and feast on your shiny little blood drops.
You and what army?
What army? Well, my police squad, you idiot. Can't you see I'm a police vampire? Police major?
Pleased to meet you, comrade police vampire.
That's it! Squad 2, haul this freak to the slammer!
This fucking game is so good. This is just jaw-dropping narrative. Incredible. Jay, have you ever ripped a phone book in half? It's actually really easy. There's a secret to it. A little bit of air to separate the pages, and it comes apart like a single sheet of paper. Used to do that all the time in like 2008 or so. When they were phasing out phone books, there were just so many phone books. Do y'all remember in the grocery stores when they had those giant tubs that they used for like pumpkins for Halloween? They get used for phone books when people stopped doing that. Oh yeah. Well, you can rip that one. That's really easy. But no, the big ones, they're like this thick. You just like push them in a little bit, like you. I don't have a phone book. Or I would love to show this off. This is fucking cool. Essentially, all you gotta do, and you can like look up YouTube videos for this too probably, but essentially all you gotta do is like just push them in a little bit like this, and then grip them, and then pull. And they'll just go right apart. Like you'll barely be using muscles on it. It's kind of wild. Physics is a wild thing. Yeah. It is like anybody can rip a phone book apart. You don't need a lot of strength. Just a good grip. It's neat. At the bottom of the screen is spells. Apparently I have spells now. This, okay. It's very handy for taking appropriate action quickly. As your character acquires new abilities, the panel will automatically fill up. To use certain spells abilities, left click on it. This is my number one. Yes, it is. How about you? Under the VP, red bar is the white bar, that's energy points, okay. 700 pounds without using work equipment? Interesting. Oh, did you see him look up like, oh shit, I fucked up. Yes, you indeed did. What happened though? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing happened. So we got a cooldown now. Should probably turn on the damn flashlights on. It seems like I've got you to do that. Yeah, dude, phone books are so wild. They have so much strength. And like if you just look at them right, they have nothing. They're paper thin. He ended up ripping off the 2 toe hitches. Damn. That's crazy. How did they hook it up to the phone book though? Did they like drill holes in both ends and then put like metal rings so the chains could go in there? Or did they like screw clamps in to the pages? That's wild. So they did it on the spine. That's interesting. Nuts! I don't understand.
Are you kidding?
Why can't I do that? Oh. Why did she? Oh, the light got him.
That I'm there. No.
Why would you do that? Oh, that guy got back up. Hello?
What's going on here?
Who the hell are you?
Night Watch.
I don't care. I'll arrest you too.
Stop being rude, stop being loud, and explain why the station is shut down.
I don't have to explain a thing. It's a crime scene, not Night Watch business. A cow gave birth here, okay? So leave. End of conversation.
If you tell me to leave again, it will be the end of the conversation.
You can't talk to me like that. I'm a police major, and I'm too busy to talk anymore.
Well, at least he stopped trying to throw us out. Are you Stas?
Yes. And you are Ms. Vera?
Just call me Vera.
Oh! Oh! She's gonna shape into animals. Let's fucking go.
That Major is a dark vampire.
I could have told you that. Are all cops dark?
Many are. Some work for the light, but most cops are just civilians.
So it could be just technical difficulties. Maybe the Major is just doing his job. Be rude and keep people out.
No, darkness and light are at war here. I feel it. You will too after some Night Watch training.
So not all light others join the Night Watch?
Right. Night Watch is the combat arm of the forces of light. We're the ones who make sure the Dark Ones follow the treaty.
Like a police force?
Kind of. And the forces of darkness have the Day Watch to keep an eye on us.
A second police force?
Well, yeah, that's one way of putting it.
They should get a third police force just to keep the two from destroying each other.
Good guess. The third police force is called the Inquisition. Guesser the Great will tell you all about them when we go to Night Watch headquarters. But first, I want to find out what the police vampire is up to. Have you got a halogen lamp?
It's bright enough in here.
To fight with, like a sword. Take mine.
Oh yeah. Okay, welcome in. That was something that was it's still a big deal, is like the games have all these different audio dubs, so like they just do like an approximate mouth movement on the characters in many games. Instead of actually hooking up the audio to control the mouth. But yeah, that's like the biggest uncanny valley thing, and always has been with video games since they started moving mouths, is that they're like, well, it's Russian, English, French, Spanish, Polish, Chinese, all at once. So it's just like, wop, wop, and words come out. Alright, I've got 2 characters now. That's exciting. New party member. Is this a halogen bulb? Cop's baton. Okay. What is this? Small piece of crystal. So I can just select her.
Sorry, I can't.
Hell yeah. Oh no, I promise it wasn't. Take it from Vera. It really is. It's a halogen lamp. Okay.
You're kidding. Nope.
I think she can't do any moving. Why? How do I take it from her? Whoops. Okay.
Now you can defend yourself. What do you think we should do?
Vera, do you think the Major is a Day Watch agent?
If he's in the Day Watch, he would have told us.
So he has to obey the Night Watch?
Officially, yes.
Then let's use some official clout.
Okay.
This is gonna go poorly. Not your character's apartment as you move on. Is the lip syncing, like, you guys are really complaining about the lip syncing. Is it actually that bad? Like, do I have a technical issue here, or is it just janky bad? I can't tell because I'm listening through a monitor, right? And I know it's amazing, but is it a technical issue on my end? Is the question I have. Because I'm listening through a monitor that's over Bluetooth, so it's hard for me to tell. It's not unsynced. Hey, Mom, welcome in. Sounds like a technical issue. Y'all are so helpful. So helpful, thank you. Goes back to ignoring chat. Other characters will be joining the party. You control them just like left click on their portrait. Well, yeah, those are IP cameras. We're not talking about them. We're not talking about them. We're not at all. IP cameras have a delay. It's just oh, I can zoom in and out with this. Nice. Yeah, without spending like $100,000, there's no way to do IP cameras that don't have a delay.
You don't have the right to stop us. We're Night Watch.
Is that how you talk to a police major?
Hey,
You're
Puzzles.
nobody. You're not
Welcome
even
in.
initiated. Now get out, you little thug.
I hate to do this, Major, but you asked for it. Hello? Guess her, please. It's Stas. Yeah, I'll hold. Boris! Hi. Listen, I wouldn't bother you, but we've got a situation. Whole metro station cordoned off. But there's a vampire in a police uniform, and get this, he refuses to cooperate with the Night Watch.
Tell him he's being rude, too.
You don't frighten me.
And he's swearing like a drunken sailor. Wow. Can he say that about the treaty? Okay. It'll all be in our official report.
You're lying.
What? A battalion? Come on. A battalion of light mages is overkill. He's just one. Okay, we'll take care of it. Yes, I'll stop by after for a pint. Yes, okay. If we need that battalion, we'll call back. Yeah, later. Okay, Major. I'll need your information for our report. We need to send it to your boss.
Zavulon.
Yeah, him. Vera, make sure to route Zavulon an official copy.
Come on. You were holding a paper. Do you hear? Do I look like a pumpkin from a country village?
Of course not. You look smart enough to know a de-incarnated cell phone when you see it. You cast an aura on any object and leave the phone at home. All connections go through the aura. Any light mage can do that.
He doesn't need to know our secrets, Stas. Okay, Major. First name, last name, and badge number.
Ask him the precinct, too. He might really just be from some little country village.
Oh, come on. What did I do to you?
You were rude, and you refused to cooperate with the Night Watch.
I've been cooperating. Did I throw you out? No. You're still here.
Of course you've been cooperating. You were about to tell us why the station is closed.
It's nothing. A couple of drunks had a fight in a train car, smashed in each other's heads with bottles.
How many were hurt?
Oh, come on. What difference does it make? 2 or 3, maybe 4, 5 tops.
The Night Watch is going to have to take a look at the train car. Let us through.
We've already examined it 100 times over. Why waste your time?
Speaking of wasting time, where were we? First name, last name, badge number?
And precinct.
Damn you. Okay, go. Let these two through. From the prosecutor's office.
Hey, Gray Area, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Darkest Dungeon? Nice. How was that treating you? Also, the fuck just happened? This game is really something.
Okay. Got it.
The aura is so dark it feels like my blood is freezing. A nightmare descended here just 30 minutes ago. Do you feel it?
I feel something. Deep, deep pain and anguish.
But I don't feel any traces of magic.
So what happened here?
I don't know. Let's look around.
Oh man, this game though. Locked. Alt? Hold Alt.
I'm there.
Oh, you have no idea.
Yes. Hello. Speak up. You in the 5th car. Who's there?
It's me.
Me? Who?
Me. Passenger.
Passenger? But they've all been taken to the hospital. Well, all those who've accepted darkness.
Darkness?
Darkness is inside every one of us. You can feel it calling to you. You just have to allow it to work. Just let it go. And then everything will feel right. Try it.
He's conducting a demoralization. He's forcing them to be dark. Get him!
Ears. They have ears, apparently. No? Does this sit here?
I'm
Is this where
there.
going?
Right. Attack!
Who let you in here, light ones? I'll have his head.
Oh, F5. Quick save, quick load. Save load, okay. We'll do an F5. We'll do an F6. And an F5.
But here we are, 29, 1 minute 2. I heard that.
Can't believe I timed this so well. Honestly.
Wanted. Name Jamie Toghill. Job Senior Tester. Age 23. Characteristics lightweight. I guess they had a problem with quick QA. Charge. Doing favors for sailors. Oh man. Reward 273 gold.
Look at this. This is beautiful. That's where you're wrong, Seacross. It's never too early for sushi. If you set your mind to it, sushi is for every time of every day. Ow! Fuck, I actually cut myself there. Ow. That's pain.
Boom! Nice.
did it! Or did we? Did we beat it?
Media entertainment.
What? Huh? Wait, what? Wait a minute. Oh. What? Huh? What just happened?
Good? Is that going to offend our Muslim viewers? Are there any Muslim viewers? Inshallah, maybe. Who knows? But if you are Muslim, are you okay with me calling you an infidel?
Yeah! Take that, Andy! Screw you!
Like, why is Twitch so anti-ass? That's what I want to know. That's ridiculous. Like, the people love ass. We demand.
So does this mean I can sprint faster now? Yay! Alright, so that was the problem. Homeward Bones. Ooh. Should I be putting my equipment back on? I feel like I should be putting my equipment back on. Ooh.
Oh, is that a hand? Jesus Christ. Wow. I didn't expect to see a hand.
Good. Did I hear a Mamma Mia? No, my mama to me. No, oh, still alive. No, still alive.
I just sit here and just put it in there until something happens. It takes two? Oh no. Well, I thought that was a cutscene. That sure looked like a cutscene.
I mean, are you able to shoot it?
I'm trying to put the fire out.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of things happening right now.
Holy shit, that's a lot of fire!
That was loud. always a hot mic over there at Broadside's channel. Always a hot mic. Welcome back, everybody. Before I go back to this fight, I wanted to send a message to my wife real quick today. Completely forgot about it just now. And then we're off. We're gonna beat this boss or something. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Damn it, mouse. Why?
Right away.
You just make him come to us, right?
I see one.
Magic Press? Is he pleating his outfit? Oh. I want you, ma'am, turn into a...
Roger.
And come up here. You're gonna go a little bit further forward.
Okay. Right.
Why can't I... Oh, am I out of points?
That'll leave a mark.
Oh, he put that thing on. What have you done? What are you doing? Come up here and attack. I think I have to use the light bar on him. Why he didn't survive that?
No way.
It's probably bad.
Hold on, brother. Hold on.
He stepped
Shit.
into the twilight.
Can you do that?
I just learned, but I'm not very good at it. You?
No.
Try.
Maybe later.
There may not be a later. Come on.
What? Oh god. Characters can step into Twilight, a special magical reality to step into Twilight. Left click on the icon at the bottom left corner of the screen. While in Twilight, characters are marked by special icons under their picture. Uh-huh. Well, this music sounds really familiar. What is that from? So I'm in Twilight right now.
Owl!
Owl!
Sorry, I can't.
Z for Twilight.
There's an enemy here.
You stepped into Twilight. Different laws apply here. Your spells are more powerful and cost less EP. The other characters who are not in the dusk cannot see you. However, nothing ever comes for free. With each turn your character remains in the Twilight, the dusk will suck their mana. And when they run out of it in the dusk, will start to suck their lives. Always remember to keep track of your remaining VP.
Nope.
Attack!
Oof. You're no longer a newcomer in the world of the others. You've just won your first level. As you learn more about this world, you gain experience and rise to higher levels. Each new level makes available new spells, enchantments, and abilities. You'll have to learn them to be able to use them. To learn new abilities, press the S button. Do we win then?
Inquisition. Everyone step out of the twilight.
Man, the lord of this is...
I am Maxim,
really something.
Inquisitor of the Third Rank, the capital's Inquisition Emergency Section. Do not move. Do not touch anything. Do not talk without permission. Violators will be sanctioned. Now, what happened here?
The Dark Forces violated the treaty. Unauthorized demoralization of all passengers in the 5th train car by the train driver. Magical impact over the intercom. 20 victims. And this vampire helped him.
How did he conduct this alleged demoralization?
Over the train's intercom. He demoralized them instead of announcing station names.
The intercom? The loudspeakers? Impossible. Magical impact cannot happen using electricity.
I'm new to all this, but that's what he did.
So you say. Train driver, what happened here?
I heeded the voice. The voice of darkness. It said, "You are the Messiah. Rise and go. Bring the purity of darkness to the people."
Whose voice did you heed? What's the purity of darkness?
Beyond your comprehension. And now, it is finished. The Messiah returns to darkness.
Hold him.
Idiot! Quiet. We honor the memory of the other.
Why did he do it?
Something is very wrong here. Magical impact cannot occur through technical devices. The other does not commit suicide. I'm taking this case to higher authorities.
What about us?
Until we complete our investigation, you cannot speak of anything you saw here.
I mean, what will you do to us? What's your decision?
The Dark clearly violated the treaty. The forces of light may heal the injured and perform remoralization to all living subjects. Now, how many?
The 20.
The light may remoralize the 20 survivors. In the name of the Twilight, that is my decision.
Sounds good to me.
This incident is closed. If we have further questions, we'll summon you. Watch your neck, little glowworm. I'll find you again.
Wow, this game's story and the way it's being delivered is exceptionally awful. But
right away.
I got a chocolate bar. Hey Dragon Crusader, welcome back. Give energy. Create a healing, an amulet of healing. Okay, let's learn that. What about you? Lick wounds. Okay. We'll learn that. Now we can heal a little bit. This game.
Okay.
This game is something, man.
Roger.
Look,
I'm there.
There may be a solid game in here. There may be a solid game in here. I'm not discounting that at all.
Okay.
You lick other people's wounds? I guess her own. Oh shit, what the fuck? I think we picked up the one thing that we needed here. I don't see anything else on the ground. Let's just get out of here. Or we could talk to this cop a little bit more. Or wait, no, hold on.
Right.
Is that a gingerbread frog? Oh wait, hang on, there's a lottery ticket here we can pick up. Shit. Target spellcaster. Enchanter can make an amulet out of such trinkets. Temporarily increase their luck in combat? Oh. That's interesting. Got no audio? Oh, you don't? The stream's still working, right? Welcome in, Zuki. Scares me when I read that, because we had that big audio bug a couple months ago. I'm just gonna alt zoom around here a little bit real quick, just make sure there's other stuff I can pick up. Maybe I have to be close to things to pick them up, I don't know.
Right away.
Oh, because I put the mouse up there. Let's just get out of here. I think we're done.
Got it. Okay. Right. Okay.
Yeah, let's leave the zone.
Good to meet you. I'm Boris Ignatievich Gesser, the Great Other. If that sounds immodest, well, all mages are called great after a couple of 100 years.
I'm Stas, and you don't look a century over 200.
Are you ready to join the night
I don't.
watch?
No, I took that off. It was fun while it lasted. Welcome in, Dragon.
What's your
Ask about pay.
I need a lot of money. Fast.
Why is that?
My mother doesn't have much time to live. Do you know how much it costs to get a specialist for cardiac centrosis?
Oh, I know. The more imaginary the illness, the more they charge.
Yeah. Wait a minute. What?
There's no such thing as cardiac centrosis.
Her case was so bad, the doctor had to
Hey,
rush
Balmer.
right over.
A doctor who makes house calls? That should have been your first clue. So he diagnosed your mother at home with no hospital equipment, and you believed him?
Yeah.
You're hardly the first person ever tricked by the Dark Ones. However, you would have been the first Light One dragged over to the Dark. If not for Olga, you'd be in their thrall.
Those bastards. I'll kill them!
Are you so quick to kill after we saved you from murdering an innocent? Wake up, Light One.
We have to make an offer they can't
Why
refuse.
nourish feelings of revenge rather than joy in
I'm
knowing
Russian.
that your mother is healthy?
Huh. Good point.
I can't help you seek revenge, but if you would protect people, join the Night Watch.
I'll do it.
Good. You'll need to know about the struggle between the Light and the Dark Ones. Did Olga tell you about the treaty and the Inquisition?
Not really.
Listen carefully. There is a struggle between the forces of light and dark. A struggle most people can't see. Rare people are born aligned to light or dark. We are called the Other. You and I are light. The vampires you fought are dark. Centuries ago, the two sides nearly destroyed each other. They signed the Great Armistice Treaty and backed down from annihilation. Our Night Watch monitors how the Dark Forces comply with the treaty. The Dark has the Day Watch to keep an eye on us. The Inquisition watches us both and adjudicates the most difficult conflicts. This is your oath. We are others. Some serve light, some serve darkness. But in the twilight, there is no difference between us.
Welcome in, Dark Tomic.
To prevent our struggle from destroying the world, we signed the Great Armistice Treaty. The forces of light established the Night Watch to monitor the forces of darkness. The forces of darkness established the Day Watch to track the forces of light.
When we walked in here, I was like, oh, is that
Chief
Chief Skinner from the X-Files?
I, a Light One, now join the ranks of the Night Watch and swear on my honor to faithfully serve the forces of light.
I swear to faithfully serve the forces of light.
Welcome to the fight.
Of course, he joined the fight before he actually joined up.
Yes, the Metro. Bad business.
Did I do something wrong?
You did better than we could have hoped. Nonetheless, the Inquisition now knows all about the incident at the Metro. Don't worry about it. I'll deal with it.
The mysteries of the Great Other.
Take the word of one who knows. The less you know of it, the better you'll sleep. And now, I think some field work will help you put it out of your mind. One of our best agents has an important task. Vera, take him to Tigra. Any questions?
Tigra?
What about the injured people at the Metro?
They'll need to be remoralized. But let me worry about that. Go, and may the light go with you.
There's no way these are real-ass people. There's no way in 2008 these were AI voices. Shit. Microsoft Sam was the most advanced thing we had then.
So where's this Tigra guy?
Tigra isn't a guy.
Okay. Who or what is Tigra?
A tiger.
Me.
A woman.
Are you the new guy that Gesser was telling me about?
That depends on what he told you. I'm Stas.
Ready for your first combat mission, Stas?
First, I don't know what your day's been like, but I've had plenty of missions. Fight those cops, assassinate that uninitiated light woman, kill those vampires. That's just since this morning.
Wait, you killed a woman aligned to the light?
No, I just got her in my sniper scope. Look, I needed money because of Mom's fake disease.
Vera, step away from Stas. I may need to disembowel him.
It's a joke. True joke, though.
Real funny. Don't you know what's going on?
Well, there's a light side and a dark side, and they're stuck together for eternity.
That's right.
Like duct tape.
We've got a comedian. If you think that's funny, you'll find this fluctuation in the twilight hilarious. We need to explore the park to find the fluctuation before anyone gets hurt.
That's our mission? A walk in the park?
Think you can survive it?
What exactly are we looking for?
Good question. I hope we know it when we see it.
Why is she wearing knee pads? Also, her shirt, that checkered shirt, is amazing. You like Toofy, Mr. Toofy? I have no idea what that is, Palmer. To separate items kept in the same inventory, hold control. Oh, okay. So what? Can I level her up? Tiger Cub, she's called. Oh, okay. How about medium? Learn difficulty, mighty blow. And jump. Attack of opportunity? Okay, fine. Why not? Okay.
Are you kidding?
Sir. Chocolate bar. What's going on here?
That won't work. Okay.
It's a little bit
No
like
way.
Commandos.
Okay.
I'm not sure where to go here.
Right
the
away.
Bathroom?
I'm there. I'm there. Okay. Did you hear that? Over there.
Help! Please help!
It's her.
Help! Wolves!
Hey, buddy, got a light?
The light I got can cook you like dog meat.
Bring it.
Everyone back down. We're Night Watch.
This is our park. Leave while you can.
Nice doggy. Roll over and play dead.
I'll remember that, pup. Now get out. We're hunting.
Let's see your hunting license.
License. Real wolves hunt when they're hungry.
Then you're under arrest.
Rip out their throats! I'll howl for the pack.
Bye.
Run, woman.
Stas, protect her. Vera and I will hold them here.
I follow her.
I'm there.
Bye. Have a mighty blow. Oh, good. 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 That's exactly what I wanted.
Sorry, I can't.
Shit.
Fresh victims!
The safety not guaranteed meme. What's Hyper AI box?
Right away. Right away.
We've got company.
Smack. Oh, it's a werewolf.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That stings.
Oh, no. Okay.
You'll pay for that. You're only making me mad.
That's not possible.
You're kidding.
Oh!
Broke a nail.
Got it.
You'll pay for that.
That's not possible.
I barely felt that.
Things are getting a little dire.
No way.
Jesus, he's like out of abilities here.
You will pay. Ah!
There's one down.
I can't.
Right away.
You will pay.
That won't work.
God, he just can't run but like 10 feet. She's just gonna come back now? She lost? We gotta chat with her maybe? At least we heal out of combat, huh? A lot of stuff over here to pick up. This is turn-based? It's turn-based, yeah.
Okay.
It plays like Fallout. Shit. It plays like Fallout with squads. Where's the woman? Shit. Oh man, that's not good.
How?
Not there.
That's not possible.
Done.
Fuck. She's gonna die. She's gonna die. And I can't get anybody over here to help. Why won't they move?
You're kidding.
Are you
They
kidding?
won't remember that command.
That won't work.
You're kidding.
Are you kidding?
Nope. No way.
You just have to make them move each time. They don't keep the same path. You know, God, it might be worth going over here. Try to cut them off.
No way.
Oh, shit. I made a mistake. They stayed up there. I just couldn't see them.
No way.
No way.
I think we're on the right track here. If we can just get between, we can save it.
Are you kidding?
No way.
I'm a little too popular with these creeps.
Fuck, they're in the twilight. Okay. Where's he? He's in the bushes. Alright, Stas. Continue going here. You fight this one.
Nope.
You go into twilight.
Attack! You got it.
We can get an idea. We're gonna send her over here.
I'm on it.
Where's the woman? She's hiding over here.
No way.
Severely wounded. Okay. It's all up to you. Who's this dead guy here?
That's not possible.
Are you kidding?
I'm on it.
I don't see... I'm just gonna leave her there.
You will pay.
I can't.
You will pay.
You're kidding. Broke a nail.
It's good. Who's left?
Nope.
Okay. Are we good here?
Okay.
I really want you to go protect this poor woman. That her? Anya wounded. Oh, she's healing. Okay. Oh boy. The game has chosen now's a good time to change our point of reference. Okay.
Got it.
I can't.
Right away.
Why can't I see them? Is it just because we're out of sight of their particular deal here?
I can't.
Right away.
Must just be blind. Oh, here's one. Is she dead? Why was there a cutscene?
You're kidding.
Nope.
I'm trying to sneak up. That won't work.
That's your best
Okay.
shot?
This is actually pretty bad.
We've got company.
Enemies!
Ah!
I can't.
No way.
Ow!
No way. I barely felt that.
Bye.
You're only making me mad.
That won't work.
Nope.
Is that all you've got?
I'm getting even better.
I guess I leveled up on that turn. Did that one die? It must have died.
I'm there.
You're kidding.
I don't know why I'm having a hard time selecting this particular one.
Sorry, I can't.
Something weird.
No
where
way.
They're located. Yeah, maybe the tree.
No way.
You'll pay for that.
I don't know what that did.
Ah!
Oh, I don't have a way to click links
I
right now.
can't.
Unfortunately, I'm off on a different station, so I can only read chat here. Okay, we almost got these guys. We almost got these guys. She should eat an apple, though. Was that Q? Oh, enough space. What are we talking about? Are we talking about we talking about voice stuff? I mean, I know it's easy now, if that's what we're talking about, but not in 2008 it wasn't.
You'll pay for that.
Let's see if we can get this guy with like a final strike of 4 here. Get this guy.
You will pay.
Nice. Bonk. These guys are dropping a lot. A lot of stuff. I guess the question is are the God,
it's bright enough.
just
in
so
here.
many.
She stepped into the twilight. She's an other.
What?
She's got a light aura. She's one of us. Attack their leader.
What? Why now? Why now? Really, what I want to do is pick up all this damn loot, but... Oh, okay. That's fine. Okay. Don't double tap. Don't double tap, Havok.
That won't work.
Right away.
Oh shit.
Now.
Fresh victims.
Good. Not enough AP because she moved, I guess.
You've got company.
Right.
Whoops, not the Windows key, fuck. I guess we didn't have any stuff here. Alright, girly, where'd you go? We lost her. But she stepped into Twilight. We gotta get into Twilight, too.
We've got company.
Dude, but where? That is nauseating. I can't find her. I don't know where she is.
Мама, я не хочу умирать.
Oh, shit, she got so hurt she started speaking Russian. Alright, we gotta kill this wolf. It doesn't seem like there's anybody else here, but... whatever. Put that shit on him. The sound effect I keep hearing in the music in the background is from Fallout. That's where it's from.
That's nothing.
Here, this is something. Oh, shit. Damn, you got a counterattack on me?
I'm in trouble.
Just another scar.
Oh, damn. We are in trouble now. Okay.
That will work.
Well, he's got full health, so there's that at least.
That hurt.
Damn, this guy is just shredding us. Damn, okay, I'm locked out of all my stuff here. Oh boy, this is gonna be a game over. Amulet of Healing, we just created one. Which goes where? It says I can't use it. Oh wait, I can. Why? Why can't I use that? Oh, enough AP. We're dead.
This is bad.
That's it. That's game. That's game. Okay. Well, this game was the mess that we expected it to be. This one guy was way more powerful than all the other enemies that faced in the level. They said he was the head guy, but Jesus. 2005 this came out. Yeah, I ain't touching any AI. That ain't for me. We're gonna pretend we beat it. Just listen to the credits song.
Уже 2000 лет.
There you go. We'll see how many people pop into chat and they're like, GG!
Бьются на смерть тьма и свет. Силы равны. И ты вступаешь в бой, потому что ты сам иной. Потому что выбрал свет. Правда с тобой. Сердце стучит.
I don't know. Like, there's a part of me that's like, oh, I'll make a channel point challenge to beat this game. Something. But the other part of me is like, this might go back on the shelf and be completely forgotten about. I don't know. If I was gonna full play this, I'd want it to run a little bit better. So I'd maybe try to get it on a more powerful Windows XP machine. So I might experiment with that, and if I feel like it gets smoother, maybe. The only way to win is not to play, that's right. I only want to play through it because I want to see all of this terrible dialogue. You know? Man. I do too, Borg. I do too. That's why we're listening to it still. I'll bet there's not even how long to beat for this game.
Твой опыт виртуальный, но жди, придет пора вмешаться в бой реальный на стороне добра. Ты справишься не хуже и снова победишь. В ладони взяв оружие, как брал когда-то мышь. Или
12 hours it says.
или чем ты там играл? Там, где подлый враг, бросайся в битву.
3 people. 3 people beat this game.
Бросайся в бой, забыв испуг. Это с давних пор ведет игру ночной дозор. С далеких пор ведет борьбу ночной дозор. С далеких пор ведет борьбу ночной дозор. С далеких пор ведет борьбу ночной дозор. С далеких пор.
Damn, this guy is getting it. Zabadeep doop dop the Russian. There's the voice talent. That's right. Oh, he got it at the end of that song. That was good. All right. Officially my favorite part of this game. There's another song? No, we didn't win. We're just listening to the credits music after a game over. Hey Nate, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Let's just wrapping up because I gotta go fix my dryer. So that we can do laundry. I think it's the same song, isn't it? Yeah, no worries, no worries. This guy Ripley, this guy here.
Are you dead?
I'm not dead.
Sounds like he's about to have a heart attack.
Oh my god. Did
I
Chow
just
die?
ran into her.
No.
Dang, I didn't realize the ads were gonna start there. Well, I'll tell you what. Here's what we're gonna do. Subs, you get to watch. I'm gonna open up a thing I got in the mail today. Let me get my camera set up while we're in an ad break, and then we'll do that. Because I got this vinyl collection in the mail today that I funded a while back. Just getting my hammer mount bolted to the desk here. $50 seconds left. Take a look at this. I am going to remove my address. You're back? Good. Alright, you're just in time. Alright. Looks like everybody should be back from ad here. I got a collectible record hit in the mail that I funded a couple years ago. The final double album set from Project 86, which is a band that I've always enjoyed. Whoa, it's the wrong side. Let's go this way. Let that one go here. Where are we looking? I'm on the wrong side. Good. Okay. So we're gonna open this up. So many commercials. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to when ads were coming up. Couldn't see them. This is exciting. I'll just say it again real quick. We're gonna open up a vinyl box set that I funded a couple years ago. It's finally arrived for a band I really like called Project 86. It's been so long, I don't remember what the hell's in here, so that'll be fun. But I'm pretty pumped about that. Hey Hash, welcome in. This is the far larger box than I would have expected, so who knows what's in here. Probably like 20 sheets that have my home address on them. You know how these guys roll. Very strange alignment of box. What shit is that? It's like, there's just like random tape everywhere. Fine. More tape here. Now we gotta start being careful. We don't wanna cut a record. Jesus, what have you guys done? How many box? How many box? Goodbye box. There's more box. Show us what you got. At Twister Box, we're excited about new vinyl discoveries or finding that holy grail as you are. Post your scores on social media at Twister Box. Who's heard of Twister Box? Follow them on Twister Twitter, huh? Probably never gonna happen. Oh yes, that's right. I did buy this to the point where I got a test pressing. That's right. Starting to remember now. Okay. What do we got here? Alright, so this is test pressing from hand-drawn pressing. Alright, I'll have to look and see specifically what that is. It's only one record, so that's kind of weird. There's nothing written on the inside. Okay, we'll keep you fast. I'll probably listen to this once and then like really squirrel it away. Whoop. Here is... Oh, wow. Wow. So this is an authentic used All Access Pass from their 2004 tour. You can see the scuffs on it, right? Like this is an actual... They said they would send a random piece of swag that they had left over in a box for people that ordered the tier I did. And this is really fucking cool. This is my favorite album of theirs. You know, he had no idea what it was gonna be, but that's so cool. Unfortunately, I never saw that tour. Alright. Project 86, Omni, the double vinyl limited edition gold record. I have not actually listened to this album yet. Man. A lot of tracks. There's like more than 30 tracks here. No, wait, hold on. 6, 12. Almost 20, but it's 23 tracks. Yeah, I don't know, mail it to Havok? It wouldn't be the first time. Okay, that's fine. So that's the double album. Here's the Omni box set. Jeez, look at that. Look at that. Okay. Okay. You have to go back and specifically look at what I ordered to know what to call these. Like I said, it's been a while. It's been years. I wonder if I can keep the plastic on here. If we do some smart cuts. I need a new razor blade for this thing. Be nice to minimize shelf wear. Did I not? I guess I didn't cut this part, huh? Okay. Alright, we got the opening clear of plastic. So maybe we can protect it a little bit. Anything else in there? No. So here is... Goodness gracious, what do we got here? Omni, Chapter 1. Okay, so this is like a concept album. And from what I understand, I haven't read all of this yet, obviously, I just opened this up. But my understanding of it, it's very like 1984, but like rise of AI and ads and corporate, you know, bullshit taking over. So I'm seeing like Chapter 1 here takes place in 2041. It's very, very like cyberpunky. Which is kind of cool. What's we got here? What are these? This band started. I'm not actually worried about these. I saw skin here and I was like, uh-oh. This band started its life as like a religious hard rock album. So I'm not expecting to find nipples in here, but that is wild. It looks like something Don or Ryan Clark would have done. These are pretty cool. What's this? Oh, this is cool. So here's an OmniFest VIP pass, which, to the best of my knowledge, is not a real thing. Well, June 6th. Omni Tower. Not a real place. That's a fictitious place here. We'll have to see what scanning that does. Interesting. Alright. So this comes in 3 discs. Yeah? Okay. Jesus, each one of these is a double. Here's the lyric sheet for disc 1, part 1, part 2, special thanks. Some cool art. It's interesting that they went black and white here. There's a lot of static, so I'm just going to show it like this. These things, when they get staticky like that, it's hard to take them out without scuffing things. Though this one does have a plastic liner, that'll help a lot. The paper ones, they like to scuff records. But the other thing that happens is when you pull these out and they get all the static, they'll just suck any dust in the room towards them, which sucks. Bad. So that's disc 1. Hey, Lieutenant Dan. Welcome in. These are disc 2. Well, these are interesting. They actually have plastic here. So this is part 1 and 2. This one is the same thing? Inside the same box set? How does that work? Because these are all the same songs. And this is part 1 and 2. Okay. So wait a minute. This box set is 3 copies of the exact same album? How the fuck does that work? All of these are identical. I am very confused by this. So that's Omni with that symbol. This one says that it is side C. Thank you for being not 45s. Alright, this one's side C. That's the same booklet. Side A and B. I am so incredibly confused by how this box set works. And this one is the same thing. So I have 4 copies of the same album? Somewhere in here, there was supposed to be some B-sides. And I'm not seeing that. Yeah. This is very weird. I did some reading. I have 4 copies of the exact same album, and 3 of them came in a slipcase. How the fuck does that work? Clearly something. I misunderstood something here. Okay, Andrew Swab. Is that what it is? They're different variants? Alright, hang on. That one is? Okay, so this one is the gold. This one's like a ghosty color. Okay. Oh, okay. And this one's gold again. Gold, gray, cement, splat, black, marble, gold. Interesting. Alright. Let's dig further here. Let's actually look. Alright, so this one is beautiful. I mean, this thing is incredible. It's got like glitter and stuff inside of it too. Gee, sure hope the album's good. I now own more copies of this than anything else. Alright, that's kind of a boring gray there. And this one is the same as the first one. And this one's limited edition gold. Limited because I think they shipped them all to me. Oops. What's this? Hold on. You think the first one was a darker gold? Might have been. It smells like spray paint. Weirdly. Alright, well. I can tell you what I'm gonna crank up as loud as possible. While I'm fixing my dryer. What the fuck am I gonna do with 3 copies of the same album? I really don't remember ordering that on purpose. The most that I'll get... oh, you know what? Maybe this one here. Maybe this one here is the demos and the test pressing. I'll have to see what this guy is. I used to have a test pressing for a Living Sacrifice album, the one that had screw tape on it. And I ended up selling that for like 150 bucks to somebody. I had listed it that I owned it on my my Discogs thing, and somebody just like one day was like, "Hey, you interested in selling that?" And I was like, "Not really. What's your offer?" And they're like, "I'll give you $150." And I was like, "Well, I paid $40 for it. Actually, sounds like a good deal." Wish I hadn't, in hindsight, but like, it was at that time where I was like trying to afford some game or something, and then I ended up getting rid of that. Let me go, while we're doing this, one of the things that Project 86 did, because this is their final album, like this is it. They're packing it up, they're never making another album again. And they've been going since like the late 90s. But one of the other things that they did was release almost all of their old albums on vinyl. Give me just a second and I'll go grab some of those since we already have the camera set up. And I'll just show those off real quick, so just give me a moment. I wish I could be playing their music, but obviously that would be not great with Twitch. Okay, I have returned. Okay. Took me a second to find two of these that I had from earlier. I think there's 3 albums out there. Well, they're not. They've never been on vinyl. The very first album, and then there was one they did on Atlantic Records that was the reason they went independent. Glass out of there. But so these two are kind of newer ones. And I did not get these signed personally. These were for sale on eBay, and I said, oh, okay, fuck it. I think they weren't signed exactly on purpose. They were part of a Kickstarter campaign that I wasn't doing Kickstarter at the time. So there's a bunch of these out there that have been signed by the whole bands. But these are a concept set that tell like a story that I can't remember what it is. There's been so many concept albums out there. But those are pretty cool. This one's like the 5th album, and the rest will follow. This is kind of where, like, I really like the band's first 4 or 5 albums. This one's a little rough, I'll be honest. It is not my favorite. It has some real bangers of songs on it, but it's certainly not my favorite. But this one, you know, finally got a release on vinyl recently. You could tell this is like some 2006 vector art nonsense, right? There are some very good songs on here. But this is not their strongest album, for sure. There was a thing about this that kind of like broke the illusion of how smart the vocalist was for me. Look at this color though. That's a good color. Because they like went into the studio to record this album. I was watching in like a making of video. And literally a week and a half before they were recording it, he was like digging through the newspapers looking for lyrical content. And I'm like, whoa, that is not as prepared as you've always sounded to me. Rival factions, though, this one picked up hard. I saw the tour on this one. They really threw down. Me and like 3 of my friends, or 2 of my friends, the 3 of us, were in the absolute front row at the stage and like screaming every word every time he shoved the mic in our face. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Like how it just says selling out is easy here. Oh yeah, this album hits hard. This one is absolutely the album that you go to shows to see. It has almost no downtime in the whole thing. It's all energy. Mess with that. Fuck. Now this one, the next 2 albums here, with the exception of their very first album, these are my favorites. Like hands down, I don't know if anything will ever top this album for me. Songs to Burn Your Bridges by. It is. All of the songs on this are fucking incredible. Especially Spy Hunter, Oblivion, Breakdown in 3/4, and Solace. Also, that artwork is pretty fucking epic, and it's the perfect thing for a Windows XP machine. I will probably have to set that as one of the desktop backgrounds at some point. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful, man. I think that there was like a bit more just wild artwork here in the book. Is this open? This does open somehow. Oh, this is the sleeve. Never mind. That's right. Whenever there's like picture sleeves or whatever, I always I always take the records out of them and put them in like disposable paper sleeves. So these guys don't get all beat up. Taking records in and out. They already get beat up enough from shipping, you know? Alright. Now this one, I actually have 2, maybe 3 copies of. This is probably one of the best albums in this genre ever made. And that is Drawing Black Lines. Also, what a fucking epic title that is. So I have like 2 normal of this album, and this one, which was like the big collector's edition that they put out. And this one came with all kinds of feelies, if you will. This really cool Project 86 pin. There are B-sides in a little mini disc, a little mini one. A demo of The Spy Hunter and Untitled, which is actually a pretty cool song from them. It never made it to an album, just a little mini disc there. It's a Fujifilm picture that they took it somewhere and signed. Somebody did. I'm not sure what that says. It looks like it says closed. It doesn't say Andrew Schwab. I know his signature. That's weird. Project A6 sticker. Another Project A6 sticker. These are very like 2008 band stickers too, which is awesome. This album is from 99? 97, I want to say. It's an expanded version of some of the album art there. It always does. It always does. There you go. There's the lyric sheet. Enjoy trying to parse those words. And then here is the vinyl itself. This one is still sealed. I haven't opened this one because I have one that's already opened, which I didn't bring in here. But yeah, if you're ever gonna listen to a Project A6 album, Drawing Black Lines and Songs to Burn Your Bridges by, hands down, some of the best albums in this particular genre. Highly recommend. Like I said, I haven't heard the new album, but I'm excited about it. It's a different band, right? Like, only the front man has been in the band this whole time, and like it's some other musicians that were in other bands in the genre that have kind of like kept them going. It's kind of like the Smashing Pumpkins, you know, at a certain point they don't get along with each other. And people have kids and whatnot. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna sign off. I need to message my wife who just left work and we need to pick up some stuff for dinner. And I need to fix my dryer. And listen to a new album. Alright. I'll find somebody you're ready. Thanks everybody for being here. Thanks for hanging out while I open that up. Thanks, Tenderly. We'll see who's live. Let's go over to saveandray.org and see who's streaming there. Over in the participants, you can sort by live status. Crunchy, Snackman, and Secrets of the Forgotten are both gone. What do they got going on? The website doesn't tell you what they're playing. Oh yeah, Secrets of the Forgotten's doing some more Victor Brand. And ooh, Crunchy Snackman is doing Thief, Mission 30. Let's go over there. I want to see some Thief. Thanks, Puzzles. God, I hope this part fixes my dryer. We've been out without a dryer for weeks now. You'll find we have clothing hung up all over the house. All of our curtain rods have t-shirts and shit on. It's been rough. It's too cold and rainy outside to hang them outside. Since we're in the Pacific Northwest, you know? Alright. I love y'all. Tomorrow. Scheduled tomorrow. Refresh. Trackmania. We're going to be playing that 2003, 2004 Trackmania tomorrow. See how that goes. I've never played a Trackmania game. So that's kind of exciting. Take care, Bomber. Take care, everybody. I'm hitting the raid button.